Hi, this is Tiffany Lee, and we're discussing the supernatural body. It is day 7 without my glasses, and I have had one amazing experience today. I was stopped at a stoplight, and it's a long stoplight. It's right leaving my neighborhood, and it always takes forever. And so I was practicing my vision exercises where the street sign is blurred in front of me, as it always has been when I've taken off my glasses on the road. I can't even at this point see letters. And I'm not even paying attention. I'm just looking around and enjoying looking around in a relaxed fashion. And I noticed the street sign that I can see, it's fuzzy, but I can see the letters of the street sign. This is a week after taking off my glasses. And then I followed the exercise. I've been following the exercises to palm and to sun the eyes and even to swing, which is not my favorite. And I've been doing some of the mental images or imagination exercises or the memory exercises, which I don't understand, except as I've been contemplating this memory exercise where you look at something in the distance, or you look at anything and it's fuzzy, and you close your eyes and you imagine it not fuzzy. You imagine it clear and defined in your vision with your eyes closed, and then you open your eyes and you see it clear. And I'm just like, how is that part of these? Everything else is about relaxation, relaxing the eyes so that it can shift its focus. And then it begins to occur to me that the memory exercise is about shifting your focus. That perhaps my focus is incorrect in reality, and when I close my eyes and I imagine it correct, it corrects it with my eyes closed. And then I open my eyes as I have just imagined the street sign clear. And it's still fuzzy, and I blink my eyes and it's clear. Clear. After a week of not wearing glasses. After 40 years of wearing glasses. And I'm following different people who are certified in the Bates method. I'm following different people who have tried different things along the Bates method. I'm in another group that seems to be angry at the Bates method for being too much work and too many exercises, and yet there's a lot of talk about stepping down your eyeglasses and working on fixing your blur, which seems like a lot of work and calculation to me, and still being in your glasses for what looks like, they're getting significant change in this one group. So say they're at -5 diameter, they're going down to, I don't know, maybe -4 or -3.5. So they're maybe halving there, but still, after a year. What I am liking about this method is that I'm looking at the theory behind it, and I'm incorporating that, testing my results, questioning, feeling, and seeing a difference. I also think it's highly outrageous that the memory/imagination here is a part of relaxation, 1, and 2 is so powerful in directing the physical body. And suddenly visualization, as I've used it my entire life through the law of attraction, as I am incorporating it now into what I call the Christian miracle or the Christian mysticism, or I hesitate to use the word mysticism because I think it has a very specific use in Christianity that I'm not relating it to, but this idea that miracles do happen and healing is real, and that that idea has been divorced from Christianity at least for 100 years. And it's like law of attraction, or what was called New Thought, took it for, like in the late 1800s, New Thought took that miracle, but it divorced it from Christ. Meanwhile, Christianity is all about Christ, but healing. But no. We have science now, right? It's absolute bull. They are one. The Christian miracle is all that Jesus taught. And so if we really do follow Jesus, then necessarily that is true. And now, before I get angry up here on my soapbox, I know you're thinking, because I have thought it before, well, but you're studying a book and, you're doing these methods and this is very physically based. And if this is true, then it's just, glasses are just bad for us and modern science is bad for us and we're just going back to the natural body and there's really nothing supernatural about it. I disagree, because I have followed that route, and when I do not have Christ as in my mindset, not worshiping Christ as long as I'm talking about Christ, my life is great, which maybe that works for other people, but I think what Christ said to do was do what I can do and do more and do it better. Heal the people, rid them of demons, talk in new tongues. And having that having the hope that is possible in front of me changes and opens up what I allow into my ideas. The bigger the hope, the more I can see possible. Just like visualization. If I'm limited in it's just the natural world and modern medicine or whatever blinders we put on or whatever filters we cover over, when there is nothing but light and possibility and endless freedom, i.e. Christ, what can't we do through Christ? And I do want to say that I don't believe that my insights are coming from within me, because my natural instinct is to be negative and isolate myself and be anxious or depressed or be afraid and follow what everybody else is doing. And I believe that my following the light is where I find the insights that lead me to these discoveries that are helping me to heal my body. Even though I object to the fact I'm healing my body. My body is already healed. My body is perfect. I am the problem. It is the way I see. It is my inability to focus. I believe because the society I live in has so constricted my focus that I can't even see straight. I taught my daughter how to ride her bike this weekend for Mother's Day. She's been watching me, or we've been talking about it for a long time. We had a bike before, we had a trike, and then and then we had another bike she got for Christmas last year, but she was never interested in it, and she didn't like it, and the training wheels, and she didn't like anything about it. It tipped over. Okay, it wasn't a great bike. And then a friend gave us another bike this year for Christmas, and it's a wonderful bike, but she refuses to ride it. My bike didn't have wheels on it, and so our attempts to teach her were foiled by me trying to push her around the bike and talk to her about what she needed to do. And we got absolutely nowhere, and we just got frustrated with each other, and she quit immediately and whined and couldn't do anything. What it took was me fixing the wheel on my bike and taking 2 spins around the driveway to convince her that this was a worthwhile pursuit. It was her vision that inspired her to learn. And then we're getting on the road and she picks it up like that because she's perfect already, as we all are. And she's looking at her work, just like my piano students look at their hands. The work in our hands, the work that we like to look at and keep ourselves busy with. We like to look and contemplate our own work as opposed to looking in the direction that we're going. When she's looking at her feet, she's going off in all directions. The minute she looks up and I say, look where you're going, she looks up, immediately she rides, she straightens her, she corrects her direction, rides straight towards her vision. Her vision. I am overwhelmed how intricately the mind and body are tied. And it is in this memory imagination place that I think has the most potential for our healing. And everybody says, oh, well, oh, you were healed by, oh, you think you were healed by Christ, or you think it was this preacher that healed you, or whatever. You just think that. Really, you just healed because you think you could heal. Isn't that a miracle? But that's a miracle. But isn't that a miracle? That if you think you can, you can. Anyway, this is day 8 of learning to see, of practicing my focus, and getting my vision clear. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and if you want to follow along my super secret channel, I'll leave a link in the post for the super secret channel. All right, see you guys.